Hello, welcome back. Sorry about that. I literally had some issues. With setting up the camera and everything today, and yeah, it just really had to start again, basically, because it was just being a pain, and now this is being a pain. Oh my god! There we go. So now I can see all the comments, which is what I want. Right. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing in this hot weather? Hot. It's so hot. I might die. It's so hot. It's actually a lot cooler today than it was yesterday, so that's fine. I'm just trying to. That's how we do it. Just trying to figure out my new tripod. Hang on, back this way a little bit. There we go. This thing keeps untwisting. Stay there. Why are you not working this week? I'm gonna get mad with you in a minute. There we go. No? Yeah? No? Can we see? Can we not see? I think it's only me here, anywho, so never mind. Zoom in a bit. Can we zoom in? Can we zoom in? Can we zoom in? There, boy. Ooh, loudy. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, wow, it's been so hot. It's just been, woo. My brain is fried, I tell you. Right, this week we are making Drutt, the last of the characters, and then next week we'll have a finishing off live that basically says about like how I finish off with oils or how I paint them or any little, bits or bobs I might have done to make them a bit better. Sorry, this is really playing me up today and it's making me mad. So mad, right? I think that is a good positioning. Oh dear. My head is just all over the place today. I don't even have a pencil. What did I do with a pencil? There is a pencil. Totally unprepared. I had to bath my mum and my mum's dogs and trim them because it's been so hot, and it's just, yeah. Woo. I am unprepared. Whoa. I am here. I've got some different sized twigs that I collected today while I went to the shop of cherry to do the legs with. I thought that would make it look a bit more spider-like and interesting. Oh, sorry lads, I'm just getting by. I've got my tools out. Look at that. Terrible. Terribly tasty. That's that crisp advert, isn't it? Terribly tasty. How's everyone coped? Oh, there's a better pencil. With the heat. Everyone been alright? Everybody managing? Everybody coping? I know you're all from different, parts of the country. I'm from down south, so it's been super hot down here. Like, literally. Scorchio. Anybody remember that show? I can't remember what it was called. I think it was on, and they say Scorchio. Hello, Collie. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Luckily, I was sensible this year, the first time in my whole 40-something years of life, and actually didn't go out in the sun too much when it was super hot, so I do get really bad sunstroke and stuff like that. For people who are new here, what I'm doing now, I'm just stropping my knife, make sure it's nice and sharp. I'll move that out of the way. I got a nice drink. I've got Pineapple Fizz by KA from the local shop. The local shop? What TV show was that? And then you see the local shop. It's for locals. And then they had that TV guy, and he was like, Scorchio. Oh, I can't remember. It has eluded me. How burnt is burnt? Are you burnt, or are you like burnt? Yeah, it's an old comedy show. I can't remember what it was on. Oh no, maybe you should go to A&E if it's really bad, you know. If it's really bad. Is this piece of wood going to be the right size? I chose this piece of wood because it had some nice looking grain and stuff. Just sort of looking, I mean, you know, we'll make it work. Yeah, I burnt my hand with the kettle, and I didn't go to hospital. I probably should have. I've got a scar and everything now. Hospital said I was burnt so much they classify. Oh, that is hilarious. Are you putting something on it? I tell you, when I was a kid, if I got sunburn, my mum and dad used to put milk on it. I'm not joking. Milk. It made you smell disgusting, but actually, it really did help. So this is the front. That's my Xbox just restarting. Ooh, damn! That is crazy. That is crazy burns. I'm gonna, because it's hot and I don't want to stress myself too much, I'm gonna wet this with some alcohol and water, and it will just soften the wood slightly and my phone slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carve from front to back first, and then so either side, and then I'm going to do sort of taper in the actual shape of it, because yeah, I mean, it's been super hot, Carl. I mean, we got a new shed Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah. Actually, we didn't start putting it together till the weekend, and it's still not finished because it's just been too hot, you know, to spend ages out there. It's a metal shed as well, so of course everything's on fire every time you touch it. So yeah, hello everybody who is new here, just so everybody knows. I've been carving the characters from Trapdoor. Loved that show when I was a kid. If you don't know what it is, you can find it on YouTube. This is the third character, and my next live will be me just tidying them all up and painting them or oiling them and all that kind of stuff. But you can catch up with those on my... Hi, is that Lee and Megan? Lee and Megan. Hey, hey. I was just saying, you can see the other characters I've carved if you go onto my page and watch the other lives. This is Drutt, the little spider-looking one. Collie, man, it was hard. Like, if we used a golf umbrella, big golf umbrella, to try and keep the pieces cool enough to be able to pick up to put together. It was crazy. Like, building a metal shed in a heat wave. It's probably not the best idea. So, how did everybody spend their weekend? Yeah, and they're sharp. Why are they so sharp? Like, they always cut some blood and everything. Did you have family barbecues and stuff? I didn't have a barbecue. I don't have a barbecue. I need to get a barbecue. But no, I didn't have a barbecue. I just had salad. Like today I just had Rice Krispies because it's just too hot. I can't be eating when it's hot. I could literally just get to a point where I'm like, nah, it's too hot. No background today, unfortunately, because my Xbox is playing up. I've also finished all my TV shows, so I might find something in a minute just to listen to. I can't help it. I get distracted by everything and anything. My nephew can. Oh, that's nice, doing a family barbecue. Oh, you live in Wales? I'm going on holiday in Wales, actually. North Wales, no, South Wales. Taking my mum and my auntie to South Wales in September. But see, I don't know, because Wales has a lots of like. Do you live like rural Wales, or do you live in like city Wales? Like, I can imagine in the city it was horrible. But I imagine in the rural places with like all the trees and the, you know, there was a lot more shade. But maybe that's just me like living in a fantasy. But you know, trees equal shade and stuff. Yeah, we are going. I can't remember where we're going. Carmarthenshire. Is that right? Carmarthenshire. I don't know. Somewhere in Wales. I know that much. We normally go to the Isle of Wight, but I've literally done everything I can with them on the island, so there's nothing left to entertain them. So I got taken down there. Oh, you live out in the city? It's still been horrendous. Oh, damn. I live in a big city, so when I went to get in the car yesterday, the car tells me the outside temperature, and it said it was 42 degrees in the sun because there is no shade. It's horrible. I don't feel like my knife's not cutting today. Maybe it's just me. Actually, I haven't done any carving in a while. Was it nice in the evening though? Out in the sticks? Was it like was it cooler? You know, once the sun kind of buggered off. Do you live in a town, Collie, or do you live in like a rural area? It wouldn't cool down at night. No, it's not cooled down here at night either. And I even tried that trick yesterday where it says shut your curtains, shut all your windows, leave your fan on, shut your door, keep all the heat out. It was like a sweatbox when I came up here. I nearly died. Oh, well, that's fair. So it's like a town more than a city. See, I live in a town that's bigger than a city. So yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why people say to do that because it really doesn't work. Really doesn't work. I just came into a sauna and actually it made it worse. This wood. I feel like this wood's not liking me today. It's cutting well, but you know. I was just telling oh, okay. Yeah, no one wants to buy listed buildings these days, do they? Cost too much to do them up. Or so they say. I don't know. I live in a housing association house. So and then I come stay at my mum's a few days a week. Help look after her and that, because I'm nice like that. Oh, Stoke-on-Trent. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever been there. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like I live in Reading, and Reading is technically bigger than London now. Like the city of London, that is. Probably not all the boroughs, but it's like a mini London. It's terrible. There's traffic, one-way systems everywhere you turn. They're building flats. It's terrible. So I don't know if you haven't been to my page before. Is it Lee and Megan, or am I just reading that totally wrong? Or is it Leander Magan? See, that sounds, I don't know, that sounds, I don't know. Sorry, apologise. But yeah, if you haven't seen the other videos, I did carve Boney and, oh god, what's the other guy's name? See, I've got brain freeze today, I swear. Burke, there we go. They are on my page. I thought Stoke was a good place, like, isn't that where they made all the iron and all that kind of stuff? Or is that, you know, since that's all dropped off, it's just made it not a good place? Or was that, yeah, I think it was Stoke, wasn't it? No, I don't know. I don't know. Or was that like bricks and stuff? So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? Since it's supposed to be, where I am anyway, raining and horrible. Yeah, pottery. Yeah. They used to get a lot of clay from here and make a lot of tiles. That's why we have a place called Tilehurst and stuff. But that went years ago, before I was born. We used to have a biscuit factory as well, Huntley and Palmer's, but that went. So now all we really have is flats, ironically. Oh, that breeze is nice. I might get my fan to just blow on me. Or is that mean on the dog? That's mean on the dog. It's a bit mean on the dog. Right, we're getting the shape. We're getting there. I don't know. I feel like I've been carving like for 7 hours. My hands, I think it's just the heat. It's just the heat. How did Gav's move go? Did everything go well, Collie? Do you know? Yeah, a while back. Well, that was a long time ago. It is, yes. Yeah, I see that you put that up, Collie, that he'd... oh, God, I can imagine. And moving boxes and stuff as well. But then I suppose you don't plan for the weather, really, do you? It'd be just as bad if it had been raining and stuff like that. You know, which would have been just as dodgy, I suppose, like getting your boxes wet and stuff. So yeah. wonder what were the temps in London, do you know? I don't follow the temps there. My nephew moved to Dubai last year? Yeah, last year at some point. And he said that the temperatures up there, although it's like 35, 40 degrees, it's not as bad at all. He said it's a lot more, well, it's just different. It's humid, it's still hella humid, but it's not quite as stuffy, I don't think. So yeah. I'm sure they were melting it, to be fair. I do sometimes, Leander, I do sometimes. All depends, really. Yeah, it all depends, really. I sold some wands on Vinted the other day. I sold a few Christmas things. Mostly I just make things and give it away. Like, just give it away to people. Presents or, you know, stuff like that. Because, yeah, like, unless somebody specifically says to me, I want you to make me this, then, yeah, it's just something I've enjoyed to make. So if somebody else enjoys just, you know, having it around, then that's all fine by me. I just I enjoy sharing the process more than anything, and I enjoy talking to people who enjoy woodwork, and I enjoy hey LA, I enjoy sharing you know, my passion really for just making stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's alright, I've got a cut on my thumb, and every time I spray that darn alcohol, it just twings right back out at me. Yeah, so yeah. God, it's damn hot. I want to move the fan so it's directly on me, but I feel like that'd be selfish on the dog. So what I'm going to do, for the last live of this series, I think I'm going to put together, like, I'm just going to do all of the bits, you know, like the putting I can't even think of his name now. Putting Bert together. There we go. Brain fart. Putting Bert together, and yeah, just kind of, yeah, that's it. Thank you, Collie. You saved my life. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but like, I'm just forgetting words. I can be talking to someone and I'm like, you know the thing, and they're like, what thing? And I'm like, the thing, you know the thing. You've seen the thing, and they're like, what thing? And I'm like, the thing, you know the thing. My son's got a electric staple gun, and I'm like, the thing, you know the. He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm like, the thing. Yeah, it's like I'm speaking a whole nother language. People just don't understand me. But hey, there you go. I know, right? What thing? You know the thing. The thing. Yeah, it infuriates people as well. Because they're like standing there and they're waiting for me to finish my sentence. And I'm like, Yeah, the you know, the doodah, the doodah. What's it? I don't know. I think it's. Everyone says it's perimenopause, but I like to believe I'm not old enough for that, even though I'm almost 44. I'm not old enough. Just gonna have a drink, guys. Exactly, the whatchamacallit, you know, that does the works with the thingamy-bob, that does the doodah. Oh dear. It is hot. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What am I looking for? I don't know. It does indeed. And people have no idea what I'm talking about. So, Collie, do you know anything about cameras? I was thinking about getting a camera instead of using my phone. Although my phone's not so bad, but you know, it is a pain. Yeah. I was thinking about getting a GoPro, but then I mostly do my stuff indoors, sit down, mostly. So do I really need a GoPro? Because they're expensive, you know? Yeah, no, I don't know much. I mean, I did a thing at college, but that was back when I was like 27. So in the tech world, that's like a millennium ago, you know? Yeah, I was thinking maybe something along them lines. But then you can't go live from those, can you? So, proper camera. Yeah. Yeah. But you can't go live from them, which is the thing. Do they? Well, I never. I mean, you know, I've even seen them Ray-Ban glasses, and I keep looking at them, and I'm like, should I? And then I'm like, no, because actually, I need to be able to see, so I need my actual specs to see what I'm doing. Because otherwise, it's just no good. Sorry, my phone crashed out. Kodak did one a while back, I think. Oh, I might have to look into that then, because, you know. Right, there we go, I'm working again. Yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? I think I might have to go somewhere and have a look, like Curry's or something, and just have a look and see what's what, and then yeah, go from there really, and see. That's very true. That is very true. That's very true. Yes, it's very true. But I suppose, you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? Sorry, my phone is playing up. Right, now it's working. Yes, so I think you're onto something there. But how much is like a DSL camera though? Like compared to say a GoPro's like 350 quid. I know DSLs used to be well expensive, but obviously that was back in the old days when they first came out, really. You know what I mean? 180 quid for a cheap. Ooh, 180 quid. That's not too bad. It's my birthday soon, you see. So I can be telling people, don't just put your monies together and get me this instead. Yeah, I saw that link. Yeah, I'll give that a watch later. I like things like that. Historical stuff. I mean, we've got some historical stuff in Reading. Like, we've got the Blake's Lock. We've got the Biscuit Factory. It's still there. It's just flats now, ironically. There's a statue of Queen Victoria, although she's looking away from the town because nobody knew she was coming, so nobody came to see her. So she got a bit pissed off at that. So yeah. Right, this is coming along, getting the basic shape. Just a small bit to do. And then we'll be on it. I'd love to live somewhere where there's more history than what there is, but you know. I mean, there probably is more history that I just don't know about. I know we were bombed in the war, in the Second World War. The town hall was bombed. What, 250 quid? That's dirt cheap. That's whiffy too. That's good. So it's like a video camera, isn't it? A DSL. You can use it as a camera or a video camera, if I remember rightly. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember from back in the old days. Like I said, I did a media thing at college, but it was so long ago. It doesn't really apply to anything now. You still there, Ellie, or have you run off to do something? I'm sweating. It's too hot for this malarkey. Damn it, I chipped it. Never mind. That's fine. Right, so now we have the basic body shape. Basic body shape. There we go. So, yeah, 250 quid's not bad. Was it that bad, was it? I do hate it when that happens. Like, that's why some people get those implants, don't they? Some people get the 600 bones? Jesus. Wow. I mean, I suppose you get what you pay for, really, don't you? So he's kind of like this shape and like that, I think. So magic measuring, you see, there's 1 inch, there's 2 inch, so I'm going to go for the middle. But I bet people didn't know that if you measure your thumb knuckle to the end of your thumb, it will be 1 inch. My dad taught me that a long time ago. So if you're ever without a ruler and you want to know what an inch is, there you go. Oh, it's hot. This pineapple is lovely. It's that cheap KA fizzy pop stuff. I had a strawberry one earlier. It's lovely. And the width of your... Is it? No, I'm going to measure that now because I've got tiny pinkies. Let's see. You are dead on, sir. You are dead on. I mean, I don't have a linky to measure, but if it's only 1 centimetre width, you're in trouble. But yeah. It's a lovely pineapple juice. Oh. Yes. Yeah, I heard that. It's a foot. It's amazing, really, isn't it? How, like, we use rulers, but technically we have all these built-in measurements. No, that is not the size of my foot, I'm afraid. I don't even think I could get my leg up that high to test. But it's definitely not the size of my foot. I'd have to measure them independently to see if it matches, because yeah, I can't get my feet up that high. Not anymore. Not these days. Not now I'm getting old. I think this weekend we're going to finish putting the shed together for certain, and then probably clean out the old shed, move it all into the new shed. The golden ratio is what they are, isn't she? Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like our body, we have all those measurements already built in, and yet we still use rulers. Doesn't really make sense to me. You know? I mean, he was a clever guy, though. He was way ahead of his time. He was definitely way ahead of his time. Just like that new power plant they've got in, it's either Japan or China, I cannot remember. But it uses, makes electricity by using the salt in the sea. Yeah, he was close on the design though. I think if he'd have had more, I don't know, more time maybe, I think he would have perfected it. Yeah. It's a recent thing. Like, I saw it and I thought that was great. It's a coastal city in one or the other, and they pretty much run the city's electronics on the salt water, which is cool. I mean, I don't know, our inventions have slowed down a hell of a lot. in the last, I don't know, 40 years really. Since we got technology, it just seems like, I don't know, inventions just seem to have dried up. You know, it's not very often you hear about new things, is it? It just seems to have stagnated. The last time that happened, they called it the Dark Ages because nothing changed. Yeah, it's amazing how you can make power. You know, I've seen again, I can't remember if it's China or Japan, but there's a place out there, and along their motorway they've got like these mini wind turbines, and actually the centrifugal force of the cars going backwards and forwards is what rotates the little mini wind turbines and actually creates electricity for the city. So it's like people are doing their own, making their own energy. Yeah, exactly. They want to make money, don't they? This is the thing. It's all about money. It's all about greed. It's what humans are, though, isn't it? Well, most of them. Greedy. Okay, I think that might be good. I might pull it in a little bit more. Then go around to the other side. And do it again. Yeah. It's like that guy who's worked out how to make petrol from old oil. In his time, he went on the run. And that woman that's she's worked out some sort of energy by osmosis from carbon, I think. Hello, you're back. Yeah, so I don't know. It's true, they won't make as much money. But then they invest in stupid things like lithium batteries when actually it. Yeah, I can see you. I see you. Can you see me? When it takes more, it makes more carbon to harvest and process the lithium than it does petrol and diesel. So you can buy an electric car, but to be truly like carbon net zero on it, you have to drive it for 10 years first because of how much carbon it takes. It makes when doing all the lithium and that. Plus the lithium's going to run out sooner or later. We only have a finite amount. I can see you, Els. Oh. Yeah, so I was thinking about upgrading my phone for the videos and stuff. Hello, I see you. Hi. I'll put this, turn the Bluetooth off for a start because my battery's running down. I see you. Hello. Hang on. I see you. Something happened. As we've frozen or something? No? Is everything okay? Something gone wrong? Oh, that's good to me. Yeah, I don't know what kind of, I don't know what she was on about, but she disappeared anyway. Ah, no, that's got it. Yeah. She, some sort of, I don't know, some sort of osmosis or something scientific-y. Tell me what's a good TV show, Carl. I'm all out. I tried watching The Boroughs, which is the new one by the guys who made Stranger Things, and I don't know, it's a bit slow. I finished Bloodhounds. It's just a bit slow. Well, oh, and I'll tell you what I was watching on Netflix. Quite interesting. The Cleaner. Sorry, drink break. Need to stay hydrated. It's about this illegal immigrant who ends up. She's a cleaner. Her son's sick. I'll check that out. Yeah, I love stuff like that. Oh, I love a good conspiracy, me. Yeah, I do. It's like concrete. I don't understand why they changed the recipe of concrete from Roman concrete, because Roman concrete is still intact, fully intact, under the water, in the ocean. And yet, if you put something that we made out of our concrete, in the ocean, it doesn't last. Not like that. Well, you wouldn't buy more if it lasts forever, but it should last forever, because then you can move on to bigger and better things, can't you? And it's so cheap and easy to make. It's crazy. I like watching the videos of people with really old, like 1950s, 1960s fridge freezers. Yeah, it's true. I know they wouldn't. I mean, they would, but just not at like money breaking, things. It's like when I got into doing food canning. It's amazing how many things you can actually can and store. You can even can eggs in the shell, literally in some pickling lime and water. You can put fresh eggs in there, right? You don't wash them or anything first, just put them in there, and the lime seals up the gaps, the pores in the eggshell, and literally they will last up to a year, which is crazy. You know? It is all about money and greed, yeah. I know, right? Because I only found out when I got my own chickens quite a few years ago, that actually chickens' eggs last for 60 days from the day they're laid. So the eggs you get in the supermarket that have only got 2 weeks left, they're already, they're already like 3 or 4 weeks old. Which is crazy. Like, why does it take so long? It's like I learned that wild chickens were like birds, where they actually didn't lay an egg every day. They laid every season like normal birds. But of course, we altered their DNA and their genetics by breeding them to lay more. I also learned you can can milk as well and make it shelf stable, and it will sit on your shelf. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. It will sit on your shelf for up to a year. It's like when people say make your own butter, it's expensive. Actually, it's not, because if you think about it, not only do you get the butter, but you get the buttermilk as well, which you can use in a lot of cooking. And you can freeze that like ice cubes. I don't know, would you say this is the right shape, guys and girls? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think he has more of a... He's that way around, right, yeah. I would, but I can't because they're on the phone I'm recording with. So if you text it to me, it should come through on my old phone as well. Yeah, text it to me. Yeah, I'm thinking this is kind of the right shape. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. This definitely needs to come this way. Oh, you texted it. You texted it? Did you text it? Hold on. Hold on. I can't remember how to... How do I turn this on to battery saver? Hang on. Was totally unprepared today, as you can tell. Battery. Low power mode, thank you very much. Right, where's my live so I can see my comments? Oh, damn it. There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to bring this bit in a bit more. Oh, it's tough. Get in there, you. Like that. Because he kind of... Or my reference picture that I copied of him anyway. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is, because his little eyeballs sit on the top. His little eyeballs. I can't decide what carve it, what series to carve next on my lives, you know. Don't know. I was thinking maybe the Poddington peas. But, you know, it's not 100%. You know. Yeah, Rose and Jim, or the Raggy Dolls, yeah. Some more good ideas there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like starting with Trapdoor and then doing another one. I did love the Poddington peas. What else is there? The Gummy Bears. They might be good to do. They might be good.
Who else is there? Who remembers? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, yeah. That'd be nice. Who remembers Will o' the Wisp? Anybody remember Will o' the Wisp? That little wispy thing. Good old Disney, probably make some. Yeah, but you have to be careful because of copyright and all that bejazzle. Yeah, Will o' the Wisp. I watched that before. That was quite good. I remember my mum had. She bought us some VHSs of Hanna-Barbera cartoons. They were always quite fun. I was thinking maybe like Foghorn Leghorn and, you know, something like that might be quite fun.
Oh, drink. Oh. Right.
So, I say. Yeah. They're always good fun, those ones. Always good fun. I've done that the wrong way around. I'll make his eyes and I'll glue them on. How about that? That'll be easier for me. Because, yeah. Yeah. Who remembers can't think of the names. Oh, it'll come to me. It'll come to me and I will remember it. But I can't think of it right now.
Oh. Yeah, that way round. So that's the kind of body shape I'm going for. Just trying to bring it in just a little bit more because I think it was a bit thinner than that. Yeah, play days. That was good. That was good. Yeah, I could do all sorts. Yeah, so I was talking, wasn't I? Postman Pat might be difficult because of the nose. I'd probably carve his nose separate, to be fair. And then pop it on, if I'm honest. Muffin the Mule, that's a good idea. I like it, I like it. The clangers. Oh, the clangers would be fun. The clangers would be fun. I mean, I'd love to do like the Thundercats or something, but
I ain't got the skills to be carving those. No way. Maybe I could do like just the heads, like busts. Maybe. You never know. Yes, I would do the clangers and the super dragon. Why not? Oh, Rocket Moon, Bill and Ben, yeah, and Weed. So, I think almost, kind of, pretty sure I've got, yeah, Bill and Ben and Weed. California grapes. I haven't heard of those. Oh, yes, yes, from... Are those the ones from the Ribena advert? Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Or is it the raisin advert? Yes. Yes. They were great. That would be a good idea. I should probably write these down. Secretary, write these down. 1 minute, my mother is calling. Hello? Have you not? Oh. That's strange. Yeah. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry. Bye. It's right. I'd forgotten to put a certain pill in a thing. She was just double checking that we actually had some. I don't know why I forgot to put them in there. Never mind. Yeah, I remember the California grapes now. What other cartoons is there? I mean, there's so many obscure cartoons out there, you know, like Mighty Mouse and stuff. Yes. Right. Let's just round off these corners a bit more. A bit more ringed. Sorry about the interruption. The Smurfs. That would be good. That would be fun to try. Garfield, yeah, he's just a big fat cat. And the dog. The Fraggles. Some of them I might be able to do just like a face, you know, or maybe relief carving rather than doing a 3D version. I could do like a relief. So just carve it into a flat piece of wood, like a 2D picture rather than an actual 3D model for some of them. But yeah, I'm happy to give anything a go. I don't mind. Guys, at 9 o'clock already. Right. Oh. Right. So. The Smurfs would be good. That would be good fun. Again, I might be able to do like busts or just faces. I don't know. I'm happy to give it a try. I could do a 3D logo of the Ghostbusters, yeah. I made a 3D Batman one for my best friend for one of her birthdays. I can't remember which birthday. And I made her a Batarang, and I also made her a page holder shaped like the Batman symbol. Right. You think that looks good? Does that look good? I don't know. Does it look good? Ow. It's okay. It was just a poke. Yeah, I could do 3D logos. That would be easy peasy. Could do things like any TV show like that. So, where are we? Come on. You're not bouncing out at me yet. What's going on? I'm still tempted to carve Boney again because I don't like the first one. He doesn't look very much like Boney to me. So I might try again. Right. Are you there? I think he's there. Drink. Drinking time. Yeah, what a relief is like this. This is you carve down into it and you make like a 2D rather than all round 3D. So that is a relief. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. Working on it. It wouldn't be that hard, to be fair. No, I don't think it would be that hard. For you, Collie, I'll give it a go. Right. I was making that for my uncle, but he's passed away. I kind of just haven't finished it. But I will finish it one day. Yeah, I could do his sword. That's a good idea. You seen the new advert for that where Rutger Hauer is there, and so is the new He-Man. Yes, that's a funny advert. Yeah, I could make that. Yeah, he's like, no, you have the power. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the same as the original movie. Was just great. It's the best. Like, I don't know. Don't know if they're going to beat it. Your nephew does that. I do that. I do that all the time. Or I do the Thundercats. Where he goes, thunder, thunder, Thundercats, ho! Yeah, it's not the same, is it? Oh, now that's cool. I might have to go to the cinema just for that. I said I'd take my mum to go and see the Grogu and Mandalorian, but she's a bit worried that she won't be able to, you know, hold it in for like the 2 hours of the film. That is amazing. I need that in my life. I totally need that in my life. Yeah, he's definitely not as muscular as Rutger Hauer. Yeah, I love Thundercats too. Really do. Always have. Always have. That would be cool. They don't make cartoons like they used to. Sad. Love the DuckTales. DuckTales is great. It's better than the trash they put on the TV today. No wonder kids are, well, mind numbed. They have to watch that. And it's like, nothing comes with a, like when we were kids, I remember everything had, see now I've lost the word again. What do you call it? What am I thinking? Like a what's the word? You know, like when someone does something and then Chippendale are great. I'm trying to think of the word. Like a lesson. Everything had a lesson to it back in the old days. Like you would learn something from watching it. Some moral lesson. Not like today's. Yeah. No. Yeah, He-Man would be like, so remember kids, don't be a bully, because being a bully doesn't get you any friends. Yes. Yeah. Rescue Rangers, love it. Right, I think. Actually, I think I could probably get his eyeballs in there, you know. If I do it properly this time. There we go. Right. How many legs does Drutt have? I've drawn him with 6. I can't remember how many he has. Like, is it 4 or is it 6? How many legs does Drutt have, guys? Come on. How many are there? And now you all abandon me. But I need your help the most. Seems 6. Okay, I was right. Thanks, got it. Just checking. Oh, that's in my head now. Chippendale, Rescue Rangers. Yeah, there's so many cool things. What's the one with Fievel in it? Fievel, the little mouse Fievel. What was that called? Yeah. was that from? Yeah. I always love that, like, they had the mice in different outfits, you know. I always thought that was great. I must admit, I always wondered where they got their outfits from as well, until I got older and realised that it was just make-believe, you know. Because although I knew it was a cartoon, I just thought, you know, obviously somebody somewhere must have seen a mouse with a hat on to think about putting a mouse with a hat on the TV. That was obviously just my childish naivete. Telebugs. Yes! Oh, they were so cool. And there was an evil one, wasn't there? And he had like a snaggletooth and wonky antennas. I remember that. I'm making the telebugs. They were awesome. Yeah, the black and the yeah. God, love the telebugs. The evil telebug always reminded me of my big sister. Really? I can't believe that. Surely not. Come on. Ellie, do you know about the telebugs without Googling them, or you like looking them up on YouTube? Probably not. Like, they were quite an obscure cartoon, but I didn't go out much. I didn't have many friends, so I enjoyed TV. TV was life. Yes, I remember that. Do you remember the one they did about the young boy stopping people from stealing the falcon eggs? Was it falcons? Something like that? On the moors. I can't remember what that was. Kestrels, I think it was. Ridiculous. Well, that just sucks. I mean, maybe, God, I hope they did. don't you see if you can find it on YouTube and you'll be able to finish it. And then you'll be able to see exactly what happened. Oh, I don't know. You might be able to. Just the last little bit. You never know. You might reinvigorate you, make you feel young again.
You know what I mean?
Mm. It might reinvigorate you. I need to get my little V tool. Do not fall down.
Oh. So there could only be a couple of episodes left, surely.
Could have been the Rescuers Elves. Could have been. I just remember a little mouse named Fivel. I'm using this V tool to make a triangular cut down the middle of my two eyes. As you can see, there's one. There's two. The Rescuers Down Under, that was it. Fivel, he was cute, little mouse. Now I'm just going to shape the eyeballs round. I still got blooming Chippendale in my head. You don't remember the Telebugs? Oh my god. After this live, you need to Google the Telebugs. They were great. Literally, Telebugs. You're behind on the video. Just pull it forwards and it'll catch up. Pull the little line to the end and it'll catch up. Does that look up like an eye? Not really, not yet. The Secret Garden, yeah, I remember that one. Everybody watched that. 5 Children and It. That was great. Ooh, I could make the It. Maybe. Yeah, Yeah, I told you she's old, college. She's old. She's older than me. Yeah, 5 children, isn't it? That was great. No, not the Pennywise It. The little cute little fluffy It from the TV show. Although I watched the new It and I didn't really think much of it. I think the original It was way more scarier. I didn't like that they changed the type of clown that it was either. Yeah, he was perfect. It's just the voice. It's the voice. It's great. I mean, the film was good in its own right, but I think as a remake of It, I didn't like it. I watched crap like that growing up. My brother, when I was about 10, he let me pick a video from the video store he lived above. Oh God, porcelain dolls, Jesus! And it was The House, the horror film from the 80s. I think that's why I'm so scared of deep fat fryers, if I'm honest, because it had a floating head in it and all sorts. Deep fat fryers freak me out. Yeah, I was scared of clowns. Oh God. Yeah, the 80s horror movies were always really gory. Oh God. I think this may be the best one of the series yet. Probably because it's the easiest. Oh, we will see. What do you guys think so far? It's pretty good. I remember watching a film about some killer leprechauns, which was scary. And a horror film about a warlock of some description. Yeah. So for his legs, I got some sticks. Yeah, that was the mid-80s, yeah. Got some sticks. Because his legs are like sticky sticks. And I forgot to buy any pipe cleaners. I don't even know if you can buy pipe cleaners these days. Twiglets, yeah. I love twiglets. I'm just thinking like, I'm gonna I might have to buy some pipe cleaners and attach his legs next time, because I'm not sure the twigs are going to be easy to bend. I might try and bend them over, like clamp them over something and see if I can't Bend them. You remember the film Bend It Like Beckham? That was funny. Alright, here's one for you, Collie. Do you like Scary Movie? The comedy version of like the Scary Movies. You've never watched it? Oh, they don't like it. Scary Movie. Yes. Yes. That is funny. As yes. Yes. I love it. Some of them were a bit like, but they are bloody hilarious. They've just put out a new one, haven't they? And I said to her, oh, we should watch that. And she's like, I don't like Scary Movie. Well, what's wrong with you? Yeah, me neither. I want to see that. It does look funny. They're going to get a lot of backlash for that. I'm certain of that. But I don't think they care, to be honest. He's got quite a big mouth. Let me just check my reference picture. Yeah, he's got quite a big mouth. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think my favourite one of him is the one with the boy in it. Is it Daddy or something? Big Daddy. Yes. Yes, love that film. Yeah. Love it. Love it. They don't make films like they used to, do they? Kangaroo song, yeah. I was going to use twig jelly, but I think I might have to bend them, which means I need to make them. I need to soak them in some water, and then roll them over something bent, so that I can then, yeah, get them to keep that shape as they dry. Because if I try to do it while they're dry and they snap, then it's not going to work. This isn't going to work. Why are you going to be a pain in my bottom? Yeah, Jeff Dunham's funny. Yeah. He is funny. Oh, wow. Ursula Carson is funny. She is funny. My favourite one of hers is when she's like, me and my wife just had a baby and we phoned the sister-in-law and yeah, she asked if it was planned. Oh God, That's crazy hilarious. Oh, the one about flip-flops with all the different names of flip-flops and why you shouldn't wear flip-flops. Yeah, how dangerous flip-flops are. They are dangerous. I have to agree with that analysis, if I'm honest. Oh, do you know what, Carl? I'm going to find some of these Ursula Carson videos. I'm going to send them to you because, or Ellie could do it because that is hilarious. She is really funny. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh God, yeah. He doesn't do much lives these days, I don't think, does he? Because people just don't get comedy no more. You know, all these snowflakes. It'd be like, but that's offensive to women. That's offensive to people who wear bangles. That's offensive to one-man bands. My favourite skit of Lee Evans is Malcolm when he goes to clean up the stuff outside McDonald's. I think that's quite funny. Yeah, I think that's why he retired, to be fair, because people just kept getting so offended by everything, you know. And I suppose it's a hard life doing all that travelling and gigging and, you know, Malcolm's sister, yeah, that's hilarious. Oh God, he would sweat a lot. Like, he must have had something like medically wrong with him, I'm sure, like thyroid or something, because ain't no normal person sweat that much. You know what I mean? No normal person sweats that much. Yeah, I've got overactive thyroid and I sweat. It's crazy. Yeah, hyperperspirance. Yeah, I've seen that. I have seen that before. Is it tough? Hydrosis. Yeah, that sounds about right. I bet you just googled that. You just googled that, didn't you? Cheater. Cheater, peanut eater. What is with pistachios at the moment? Everybody's eating pistachios. Like, ain't nobody ever seen a pistachio before in their life. Like, they never existed, and they haven't been sold all this time in the shops. Damn it. Oh, you only googled the spelling. Alright, I'll let you off. Let you off. I think this is probably the best one that I've done so far. I'll let you in on how I'm going to do the legs in just a second. Or try to, at least.
There we go. Ow, way. It's only a little one. So, I think I'm definitely going to redo Boney because I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm going to start again. He needs something. He needs something. He needs something. But I don't know what. But I'm going to put his arms and that on and do some new legs. I'm getting distracted. Yes. So, I think this is gorgeous. Like I said, next week I'm going to do the video where I put it all together. Put Burke together. And then put Drutt's god damn it, feet on, legs on. Here we go. Just trying to clean it up a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Get off. No. Don't. Just going to bring that in a bit. Like that. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to... Yeah, I know. I already stabbed myself. Don't worry about it. Just a little tickle. There we go. Right, the legs. I need something round. Round. Got a round dowel. I might have to get a fresh twig, actually. I'll have to get a fresh twig tomorrow from my willow tree. Because he's gone all dry. So I'll get a fresh twig tomorrow from the willow tree. And being fresh, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over this. Like, imagine that didn't break. Like that. So it's round. And then clamp it down. And that will make his legs, which I will attach next week on the live. And fix Burke's arms on. Fix his feet on. And possibly carve a new Boney. That would be
all the finishing touches that we will be doing. Was they? Let me have a look. Oh, you're right. You are right. So I could possibly. Stick some sticks together like so with some wood glue, obviously smaller, like this. Yeah, I see it now. And then attach them next week when everybody is here. That sounds like a plan, Batman. Yes. I shall get the legs ready, stick them on next week. Where's my doodah? Where's my doodah? Where's my little one? I made that myself. It's really terrible. I probably did forget. Probably. I'm terrible. I swear I've got like a memory of a goldfish. But yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to strip some twigs, glue them together in the zigzag shape, and attach them next week. Oh, did he? Oh, I shall get in there and have a look in a minute. Yes, that's definitely what I'm going to do. I don't know if you saw the video where I oiled these up, but they turn out really nice. Look at the colour on that. I just put a bit of teak oil on it to go out the back. This wood was already dry and spouting with this fungus. And then my fresh wood ones didn't go as dark, but still look cool. Right. Yeah. They're cute. My little turtle. Yeah, just need to snip off a couple of loose ends. I'm getting distracted again, you see? It's terrible. I'd sit and carve all night if I could. But yeah, I'm going to be putting another coat of teak oil on them so it's nice and safe for outside. Because teak oil is best for outside, Danish oil is best for inside, and boiled linseed oil is also very good. I'm actually chuffed with that. I think that's the first one I actually like. Well, I don't mind Burke, but I definitely do not like Boney, and will be redoing Boney because I can. Thank you for being here, Collie. I really do appreciate it. Definitely keep up with the ideas. I'll have to read back through the chat and write them down, or if we remember, like message me or something, or I might put a video up saying like what do people want to see, and you can just bombard it with all the cartoons you can think of. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for being here, guys. You are my top 2 subscribers who stay and listen to what I'm saying. Cool beans. Right. Good night, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh.